All right, good morning, everybody. If you can hear me, chime on in. I am excited for today. It is the big one. YBRB 381 with 6 update jumbos this morning. We've got lots of folks who are able to snag some PC teams in here. Pretty excited to be able to rip this. I'm not going to take have too much ado at the beginning here. I am just going to jump right in. I'm looking for folks that I have not ripped for before. Morning, Judge. So this, I think, is my first time ripping potentially for Gold Sombrero, for Legal Trouble. Hey, what's up? And those might be my two new folks in here. I have been looking forward to this one all week. I'm glad that we were able to get this settled up, and let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put out the final stream alert so that everybody knows that we are going live, and then we'll rip. All right, stream alerts are posted, and we are ready to start ripping. If you are in here and are able to participate throughout, okay, some technical difficulties. We are back up and running. How is the stream quality? I know I had some issues 2 streams ago. I had forgotten to turn on the Wi-Fi, so that was my bad. But we should be good. I'll be asking if you are live throughout this morning. I'll be asking when you want to rip silver packs. We can rip them at the beginning of some boxes, end of some boxes. We can kind of do them whenever. We're going to have lots of hits to look through this morning. So we'll be moving at a little bit of a brisk pace through our base cards today. All right. Let's christen this break with some silver packs. All right, Yorbit Vivas to start us. Ben Williamson is next up on the Mojo. Jason Dominguez. And Dylan Dingler is going to be our last Mojo there. We'll check out our second silver pack of the video. I'm excited. We're going to have 12 silver packs. That alone is exciting. McGuire, Soto, Pedro, and Thomas Harrington. So all base in our first 2 silver packs. That is all right, though. We have lots of silver to get through today. All right, I have my my Cherry Coke Zero. I already had some coffee this morning. I am wide awake and ready to rip. All right, let's begin. So how is everybody's morning going so far? What are you up to on this pre-Thanksgiving morning, pre-Thanksgiving week morning? We're getting ready to have some family in town, so I'm excited about that. That'll be fun. There's a little unexpected, some of the visiting. So, all right, we're going to get a first pitch to start us off. All right, so tough on those. Miyavi, Dodger Stadium first pitch. What up, Forrest? All right, we will take a first pitch card at Chase Dollander. On the foil, Robbie Ray on the All-Star Game foil, and Matthew Liberatore on the Rainbow foil for our first pack. Hey, you got the lawn mowed before we started. I think my lawn needs one more mowing before real winter sets in. This is a good reward. Yeah, having that. Get some peanuts ready to boil and watch ball all day. Okay, this is, someone fill me in, boiled peanuts. Tell me about that. I have never had boiled peanuts, so I am unsure of what that business is about. All right, we've got a regular stock card. Dodgers. River Ryan is going to be our first auto of the day, hopefully of many for us. So River Ryan will be our first hit of the day. Night Terrors will be Ronald Acuna. I just picked up a Night Terrors gold foil of Matt Shaw. So I am excited about that. That's one of my favorite inserts. And Sand Glitter on Aroldis Chapman. Okay, Southern Delicacy is boiled peanuts. This is something that does it make them taste different? What's the catch with the boiled peanuts? All right, River Ryan up top. Going out to Giants fan. I was looking at some of the lines for college ball this morning, trying to figure out if there was anything good to take. But boiled peanuts, yeah, I'm just like imagining a wet bowl of peanuts, and that cannot be it. That cannot be the real deal with boiled peanuts. We're going to have two cards here. It looks like potentially a green foil, and we're going to have a gold. Caden Dana is going to be our first gold of the day, numbered to 2025, followed by Caleb Freeman on the green foil, numbered to 99. Very nice. All right. And then we'll see our first Bleacher Reachers. Oh, had a base card tucked in there. Jackson Churio on the 90 foil. Ketel Marte on the All-Star Game, and Jose Trevino on the Rainbow foil. Softer texture. Oh, okay. The Cajun flavoring. You have sold me on boiled peanuts. I'm all about Cajun flavored anything. Think of it, name a food, Cajun flavoring, I'm down. Some good spices. I love that. Yeah, the Bleacher Reacher inserts are definitely fun. I think in the checklist too, they are, let's see. I think on the checklist, there are some autographs on the Bleacher Reachers, though I have not, if someone wants to confirm that, I have not seen any, though I also do not have an eBay search set up for Bleacher Reachers. Sosa is the only Cubs Bleacher Reacher. I was just talking to a buddy last night about update, and this update series has seemed to be particularly loaded so far. Like seeing tons of great hits out of it, even out of just like average boxes, the hits have been pretty nice looking. Okay, our next gold, Ryan Fitzgerald for the Twins. That's for you, Wachtilla. And then a pink Brent Rooker. Brent Rooker has been on the mind in our jumbos. We hit an autograph of his 3 nights ago. Or 2 nights ago. So that's nice. We'll flip this over. We've got a Nick Kurtz debut. We've got a Jacob Wilson black gold, a Matt Shaw foil, a Gleyber Torres All-Star, and the Beantown Boys on the rainbow foil. Whoa! Excuse me. All right, very nice. All right. 3 packs, 2 gold cards, a green card, and an auto. Let's keep the fun rolling. I like for these longer rips, I usually put it up on my TV and chill on the couch. I need to find a way that I can chill on the couch while ripping. That would be the ultimate. If I had some sort of system. Right now, the only way I've figured out that I can do that effectively is if I get a butler. So I'm working on it. Never had a butler. But it seems like very attainable, right, everybody? That seems like a very cheap thing to be able to get. We've got Christian Campbell, a blue Sox, Hunter Dobbins at a 150 on the blue foil. Beautiful card there, numbered 28 of 150. Going out to the Red Sox and DMX. Our most valuable player is Giancarlo Stanton. Ernie Banks on the 90 foil, Freed for the All-Star game, and Dylan Carlson on the Sand Glitter. I'm being much more discerning about my my sleeving and top loading right now. All of the hits will be sleeved. I'm just going faster this morning because we've got 6 boxes to look at. And I'd like to be done ripping before 6 p.m. All right, let's keep it rolling. Does anybody have a rainbow yet going out of update? I know a few people have some rainbows going. I'm trying to get started on the PCA has a day rainbow, but I'm not really going to bust into earnest unless I can find that 101 and pick that up. So if I am able to find the 1 of 1 PCA has a day, then I will go ahead and rainbow that card. If not, I'll just buy a couple of my favorite parallels of it. Okie dokie. Backwards. So let's start here. Sammy Sosa. Speaking of the Sosa Bleacher Reachers, Marcelo Mayer on the foil, Matt Boyd, All-Star, and Tim Tawa on the rainbow foil. Timothy Tawa, you can have yourself a little sleeve. You would get one eventually. But we'll sleeve that up. And then Marcelo on the 1990. All right, 4 more packs left in Jumbo number 1. As we're thinking ahead, what do we want to do with the next Jumbo's silver packs? Do we want to open them right away? Just keep that pace? Someone can let me know in the chat. Yeah, there are so many variations. What I have kind of thought about with the rainbows of late is like picking like a set, like the colors maybe. We've got a out of 250 and a patch. Oh, well, would you look at that? Howdy doody. We've got James Wood on the purple. I have to tilt it up so you can see the purple so it doesn't just look black, but that is a gorgeous card. James Wood going out to the Nationals spot, which is Kayaking Santa. Good morning. And we'll pick up our next one. Dalton Rushing going out to the Dodgers spot on the rookie patch. White border means it is a base patch. That is a gorgeous card nonetheless. Let's see what else we got here. Whoa, we're going to see a mystical. Love these cards. Ellie De La Cruz on the mystical. Max Muncy on the 90. Julio All-Star. And we've got a sand glitter coming up behind Julio, which is Noah Cameron on the sand glitter. A very nice pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Had himself a good year. Could be a rotation staple for them. So the Royals, that is dugout deals. Let's get James Woods' rookie debut to 250. Put up there, and Dalton Rushing. Right up there. All right, lots to take care of in that pack. Love to see it. We'll start out with Logan Henderson. Okay, so I did see in there, in the chat, someone said one at the beginning, one at the end. Can you clarify, like switching off and on? Like, okay, so we did that one at the beginning, then we'll take a break and do the next one at the end, I think, is what I was hearing. So when we open the next box, we will save those. Alrighty. We have our next stack. Hey, another mystical. Gorgeous cards. Love that. Dylan Cruz on the 1990 foil. Kyle Tucker, All-Star game for the Cubbies. And Paxton Schultz on the sand glitter. Very nice. 2 packs to go in jumbo number 1. I'm having a blast with update. This is reminiscent of the 2022 update for me of like product I just want to keep buying boxes and loose hobby packs at the LCS. I've had a lot of good luck just buying loose hobby and hobby jumbo packs at the card store so far. Pulled an acetate, pulled an auto. The mysticals are just gorgeous this year. We've got our next one, Mets rookie, Luis Angel Acuna with a pinstripe to boot on the Rising Rookies. Check that out. That is going to be a base relic, but you love to see the pinstripe in there. That's nice. Going out to the Mets and DMX. We've got Mickey Mantle. Oh, I like that. 1 silver at the beginning, 1 at the end. Julio on the 90 foil. Carlos Rodon in the All-Star game. And Trenton Brooks, rookie rainbow foil. Rising Stars Acuna is our second relic. So we've got an auto and 2 relics. If we are going to see some additional hittage, it will be in the last pack of Jumbo 1. Let's see what we got. Judge, I like it. It's a little fresh for the morning. Some participation and hanging out. I want to reward that. So we'll do 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end of our next jumbo. Yeah, the Unicorn and Wizards. Next one, we'll take a peek at some of the funny images on those mysticals. All right, we're going to see on the back, we won't see a mystical. We will see the Night Terrors DMX and the Mets. Francisco Lindor. Mets again with Juan Soto. Vlad, the man, on the All-Star game. And star-studded on the sand glitter. Okay, that is box number 1. So we got River Ryan, James Wood, 2 gold cards, a green card, and Rushing and Acuna on our patches. And that means bada boom, box number 2. Let's do it. It also means a drink of my morning soda. All right, let's do it. Box number 2. I am looking forward to this afternoon. Got family coming in town, and when they come in town, there's a few restaurants we always go to, so I kind of get excited. Even though the restaurants are in my hometown here, I get excited. Because I don't go to them all that often. If it's just my family in town, my immediate family. All right, put those over there. So looking forward to some good eats. All right, 1 silver pack at the beginning and 1 at the end. Love silver packs. I am tempted to go to the hobby store and buy a hobby box worth of silver packs, like the price of a hobby box, but just the silver packs, just because I like them so much. All right, Greg Maddux. It's a Cubs pack so far. Sammy Sosa. With the beard, Sammy Sosa. Darryl Strawberry and Miguel Cabrera on the mojo there. So a good assortment of names in our first silver pack, and the second one will hang out and wait with us until we have finished this jumbo. Alrighty. Oh yeah, it's nice that we got the an actual pinstripe on that patch. I really do like that. It makes all the difference in the world to have some additional color, a pinstripe, anything. I've got a Moises Ballesteros up in my case here that is pinstriped. Not super in-depth, but it's pinstriped. Max Laser is going to be our next Phillies card, and we do have a Cub. Moises Ballesteros is going to be our first patch of this box. That is a base relic. Moises Ballesteros. Good prospect there. Got some playing time last year. Juan Soto on the Terrors. Christian Campbell on the foil. Cal on the All-Star. And J.C. Ascara on the rookie sand glitter. There's the white napkin. It wasn't going to elude us for that long. Always got to have some white napkin patches in there. I think it's a requirement. Even like teams like the Rockies, but I guess they have white unis too. Like, I even like if it's just a different color patch. Like they have the alternate jerseys on or something, or I like when they had the City Connect jersey patches. That was cool. Because then at least you're seeing a different, like, full color in there than just, like, the white patch. But the patch cards are still neat. That was my first major hit out of a product when rejoining the hobby, was a patch. It was a Major League Material patch of Aroldis Chapman in a Yankees uniform. That was my very first hit that I had. So I will always have a little shout out there for the patches. All right, we are going to see blue. Blue Yankees. Fernando Cruz. Very excited. Screaming. I'm numbered to 150. Something like that. 131 of 150. We're going to see our Bleacher Reachers again. This time it is with Chipper Jones. Love that. Napkins with the Gateway truck. I love it. Jeff Bagwell, Eugenio Suarez, and Bailey Horn on the rookie rainbow foil. All right. So we've got some more true colorings happening here with our blue Yankees. Yeah, napkins are kind of the gateway drug. Then you get a napkin with a pinstripe. Then maybe a 2-color napkin. Then maybe you get yourself like a Panini sticker auto. And yeah, what is the what's the order? Right? Like maybe a Panini sticker auto, then like a little patch sticker auto. Yeah, you work your way up to what you can handle. Unless you're that like I don't even remember what card they pulled. It was the Skeens 101 from Stadium Club last year. Where they were just like ripping and like saw it and then we're like, okay, well, there it is. The story's better than that. Deal with my harsh telling of it. We've got a gold, true gold. I always love to see that. Houston Astros, a rookie, Ryan Gusto on the true gold autograph, numbered to 50, going out to what cubed? Ryan Gusto, true gold autograph. Man, if you're going to get a Ryan Gusto auto, get it on a sick-looking parallel. Love the look of that. That's 26 of 50. Going out to what cubed? Hey, Kyle Tucker on the Mystical. We'll take a little look here. We've got a Wizard this year. Dragon on there. Castle in the background. Unicorn. Very shiny. Very beautiful. Tomoyuki Sagano on the rookie 90. Matt Olson heading out to the All-Star game. And Thomas Sajaci, rookie on the Sand Glitter for the Cardinals. Little parallel there. All right. I would love to see, here's my goal for today. We saw a true image out of the first 2 jumbos I ripped. We saw a wood parallel out of the last 2 jumbos that I ripped. I would like to see a golden mirror today. That would be cool. Or what else? Golden mirror auto. I feel like I'm begging for too much when I say that, but a golden mirror auto would be sick. I might lose my mind on camera if we had a golden mirror autograph. All right, and we will flip over. Whoops. Sorry about that. Paulie Goldschmidt is going to be our MVP. Then we've got, same team, sticking with the Cardinals, Mark McGwire, Frederick Freeman on the All-Star game, and finish us up with Royals closer Carlos Estevez on the rainbow foil. Rookie debut patch auto. That's all we want. We are a group of simple individuals just wanting very basic things like rookie debut patch autos, golden mirror autographs, foil fractors, silver pack super fractors, just really like the kind of just like simple stuff. We don't like to get into anything too fancy. You know, we can save the other hits for other folks. We don't have to get into too much fancy, just a lot of super fractors. Victor Caratini covering up our next gold. Kyle Hendricks, retired Cubs legend. Kyle Hendricks on the gold. Love to see it. Yeah, nothing big or anything. 1128 out of 2025 on Kyle Hendricks and the Angels. Skeeter, that's yours. Bryce Harper on the Mystical. And this is in a different spot. Huh. I don't remember flipping it or anything. Is that a different parallel on the Mystical? I didn't think it was. I'm going to lay it down here. Well, oh, it is the pink parallel. You're right. The borders on the card are pink, so Bryce Harper, pink Mystical parallel. Love to see it. Acuna on the black gold, Joe DiMaggio. Ryan O'Hearn All-Star. Luke Keyshaw on the rainbow foil. And Levi Jordan numbered to 250 on the purple. So our second purple of the day. So we've got a green, a blue, and 2 purples so far for our colors. All right, some quick sleeving. I'm not doing too much, but I will sleeve these up. Sleeve and top load some of our rookie things right here. Kyle Hendricks, man, the professor. Hanging up the cleats. I don't think we'll see like a one-day ceremony type thing for Kyle. I think he will just retire and enjoy that he was able to make a really good career out of not being a high-velocity pitcher, but just dotting the zone, hitting the corners, keeping batters off balance. Just a great career from Kyle Hendricks. Kind of collapsed on him in the back end of his career, but it happens even to the best of them. I will pull that Mystical back up. That's hit worthy. Alrighty, let's keep it rolling. We've got, I'm gonna adjust my light a little bit. There we go. Hunter Dobbins. To start off this run of cards. Got lots of good stuff in here. But the best stuff always hangs out at the end. We save the best for last. Flip us over. Harmon Killebrew, 1969. Beautiful. Dalton Rushing. Any Dodgers fans in here? What's the next step for Dalton Rushing? Will Smith is the catcher of the now and of the future. Is Rushing just going to be a backup catcher? Is he going to get enough playing time to be good enough to be a backup catcher? What do we have going on? Oh, we have something thicker than normal. My mind is racing. So you can tell me about Dalton Rushing, or you can answer the age-old question, what's thicker than normal in a jumbo pack? Is it a fat, like, low-numbered relic? Are we going to see a multicolored relic? Are we going to see a flagship? What do they call those? What in the world do they call those now? I can't even tell you. I can't even think about it. They used to be called the oh my gosh. Whatever. I can't think of it in my head right now. It's morning time. I'm going to need some more of that coffee. But let's figure out what it is. It's the Cubs. That looks like Pete. It is the Pete. Wow. Wow. Gold sombrero. Enjoy that, Pete patch. I think that's going to be numbered to 5. Whew. That is a thick, thick boy. And it is first 1 out of 5. Wow. Love that card. That's the hit of the break so far. So I'm just staring at that. Got the outline of the Cubs circle there with the S starting. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to have to pull out a different supply real quick. I need the pack that says penny sleeves for thick cards. Card sleeves for thick cards. That is not City Connect on there. The City Connect will have that like light bluish logo, or then like the Music City one that the Cubs had this year will have a different is like a powder blue, and then it's like a red sea, like different shape and stuff. That is the classic looking card there. Whoo, baby. Okay. Well, I don't even think. Nope, that's not the right size. So what we're going to do, we're going to hang out right over here. And I will do some searching. I don't want to search right this second, but I'm going to do some searching for that card for some sleeves. So let's set it up on something to keep it up in a way. Very nice. Actually, this is going to be better. Wow, that Pete. Okay. Ellie De La Cruz on the black gold. Corbin Burns, Byron Buxton, and Tyler Freeman on the rainbow foil. Whew. Gold sombrero. I'm not jealous of your Pete Crow Armstrong one single bit. It would be silly of me to say I was jealous of a Pete patch numbered to 5. That would be just outrageous. But if you don't like it, I mean, sure, I could find someone who would buy it. Just kidding. That's gorgeous, man. What a hit. Oh my goodness. Stop it now. Be still, my beating heart. The Cubs break that I dreamed of. That's going to be Rookie of the Year runner-up, Cade Horton, on the second autograph of this box. And I would fancy to say that is our best autograph so far. We've got Justin Morneau, Byron Buxton, Paul Skeens, and Griffin Canning on the sand glitter. I just have to stop here and mourn what the wheel did to me. I'm so happy for you, Golden Sombrero, though. All right, let's keep the hits coming, though. That's 2 autos in 1 box. I like it. We're ahead of schedule on the autos. So we're already going to end up with more autos than guaranteed. And that is a win for everybody. More bites at the apple. Do we have a patch coming up here? We do. It looked to have some green on it. Green patch. Going to be Padres. Fernando Tatis, numbered 2/99. Numbered 48 of 99 on the Tatis. Roger Maris is going to be our MVP of this box, or this pack. Joey Votto, Brent Rooker All-Star, and Ryan Lautis on the rookie rainbow foil. Whew, man. What gorgeous Cubs cards. All right. You're going to go right here, Tatis, final pack, and then we have a singular silver pack. Okay. Looks to just be on this back card. You guys can see that there. There is some corner issue with that back base card. Always like to point those out if I do see anything. Chase Dollander has his rookie and rookie debut back-to-back. I wish every player had that. Well, maybe not. There are some I wouldn't want to have either their rookie or their rookie debut. So I take it back. I take it all back now. James Wood On the Night Terrors, Roki Sasaki on the 90 foil, Will Smith on the All-Star, and Mike Tauchman on the Sand Glitter. The Palatine Pounder, Mike Tauchman. One of my favorite nicknames for an average player. The Palatine Pounder. All right, this box, very kind to us. The first silver packs were some good veterans. Let's see what this second set of silver packs has for us. Marcus McGuire's, Juan Soto, Pedro Martinez, and Chandler Simpson, numbered to 75 on the purple. Is that going out to Toaster Strudel? Oh, thank goodness it is. Beautiful PC card for you there, Toaster. Chandler Simpson, Mojo to 75. 45 of 75. All right. Second jumbo. You are the winner so far today. That, whew, some good cooking on that one. All right, let me organize a few things here before we pull our next jumbos on. Like to see all of these great hits that we have. Golden Sombrero, I hope you're in here with us to check out those Cubbies hits. Moving some of these off here. We are almost done. There is, as you can imagine, a monumental amount of base in a 6-card or 6-box rip. So I'm just making sure we have all of the base in its place. I want to make sure we get that taken care of before we move ahead. All right, and get the next jumbo on the screen. I'm going to grab a few more packs, or another pack of top loaders real quick for the thick boys. All right. That way I got these down here in case we need them. And by in case, I mean we'll need them. That's just how it is. If we can pull some more stinking patches like that, holy smokes. I'm still, you guys, man, see your PC team get pulled and get to see some awesome cards from your team. I get to, and gosh, that just feels so great. It's awesome getting to see and hold some of those cards. What a privilege. Jumbo number 3. Any preference here on silver packs? We have 4 packs of silver pack under our belt today. And we have a parallel out of those 4. Luckily, it was a good rookie. Chandler Simpson out of 75. Very nice. Saw somebody open their box the other day by like ripping the sides apart. I've done that once or twice. I honestly don't think it saves any time to rip the sides apart. Okay, I want to make sure that that stack appears a little bit there so we can see it. All right. I I am going to stack those up a little bit. Goodbye, Chandler. We will see you momentarily. Box number 3 is underway. The rip continues. We're going to see our next gold right off the bat here. And we are going to enjoy it too. All right, let's get ready to enjoy it. Excuse me, it looks like it says Marlins there. It does, and that's going to be Liam Hicks on the rookie gold. Number to 2025, 1105 out of 2025, November 5th birthdays. Rejoice. Hey, Bobby Witt, the Quick Trip man on our black gold. Mark McGuire on the foil. Freddie Freeman and Edgar Caro. A decent rookie there for sure. Sounded like the White Sox are shopping Edgar Caro, potentially Kyle Teal. Like they've got some catching depth. I don't think they're disappointed with Kyle Teal, but they have some catching depth that they can kind of move around. So Teal only has one season. I can't even recall if he was fully up last year. I think he was only there for a partial season last year. All right. Next pack. This just makes me want to go out and get myself a little jumbo to rip. I'm not, though. I am starting my off-season PC goals. We have a red border that looks like it will be our autograph. Like I said that? I don't. Autograph. Here we go. Our auto. Rangers. Dustin Harris on the rookie autograph there. Nice on card. These 90 autos are so beautiful. That's going to be a base auto of Dustin Harris going out to Judge Howell. Good morning, sir. And enjoy your Dustin. I think, Judge, you said you were out mowing the lawn? So there's your reap your rewards. Hey, Paul Skeens on the Mystical. Very nice. Going out to the Pirates, Byron Buxton, Paul Skeens on the All-Star. A little Skeens action here. And Ryan Presley. I am okay setting you aside, Mr. Presley. You did me dirty. All the Astros fans knew he would do the Cubs dirty too when we acquired him. So nothing surprising from Astros camp. I think I asked this before, not today, but what are you hoping to see your team do in the offseason here? What acquisitions are you looking forward to? Are you hoping happen for your squad this offseason to make them competitive in 2026? I'm already excited for 2026. As you can imagine, my off-season team is the Kansas City Chiefs and Alonso for the Buccos. Now, I'd be like kind of cool with that. I'd like to see Pete Alonso more. So seeing him in the Central, we'd get to see him more. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie debut. Nice one there for the Mets and DMX. Patrick Monteverde, cannot get rid of this guy. He showed up last night, I think maybe in a blue parallel. I'll have to check the break hits, or 2 nights ago. Yeah. Gosh, Ryan Stressley. So brutal. Was not a fan of any of his moments as a Cub, even when he nailed down the save. It was never with ease. So, so that kind of stinks. Did get a nice gold card there. It would be nice to see Luis Angel 281 out of 2025. Nice to see him pick it up. Yeah, the Buccos just feel like they will never do anything right by their team. The Cubs will do about 10% right by the team, just enough to keep people buying tickets and not putting any pressure on ownership. If they lock up PCA this offseason, which I was surprised. Pete said that he wasn't really interested in re-engaging in contract talks, and then they started those up again. Schwarber back. I don't know how I feel about it, right? Schwarber is an excellent player, but like we just have so many needs that aren't on the offensive side of the ball. We do need an outfielder. So like, or, DH in Schwarber's case. So like he fits the bill, but that uses the rest of our free agent budget. And then we're returning the exact same starting five that we had last year. First pitch card. It's going to be Andy Pettitte. A rookie on the 90 foil, Will Smith and Dustin May. Where did Dustin May go again? Someone remind me. I know he's not a Dodger anymore. I know this to be factual. All right, halfway through the box, intermission. I'm just pulling out all the surprises today. Lawrence Butler, Jackson Chourio, Red Sox, that's right. Now he's a free agent. James Wood, very nice. And Mike Trout in the Angels. Skeeter, have another Angels hit. That's Trout, number to 99 on the Mojo. So we've got two color Mojos. The Simpson to 75 and the Trout green to 99. And then we got Mr. James Wood on the Mojo. Always love the rookie Mojos. I should have loved them more in 2022. It is one of the few Bobby Witt rookie cards I don't have, is the 1987 Mojo. I don't think I cared for them that much at that point, and should have cared a little bit more. Should put my passion there. All right, Jorbit Vivas, Ben Williamson, rookie pack here. Jason Dominguez with the beard, and Dylan Dingler again. Two Dinglers out of our silver packs for the Tigers. Legal trouble. You'll have less legal trouble when you have more Dinglers. Dingler, Dingler, and Dingler. Attorneys at law. And there's a lot of pitching needs throughout the league, to go back to that question. So lots of teams are looking, ding, 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 are looking for pitching help. There's not a ton of pitching help that's out there. We're going to see an all-star relic here. Your Twins, WK Otilla, Byron Buxton on the all-star patch. Very nice. All-star stitches. All right, Joey Votto, Christian Campbell, Cal Raleigh, and Logan Allen to wrap us up there. And we've got our next relic hit. Nice to hit some relics. I am going to put him back there. Pete may have to just stay in the front this entire run here. Okay. Let us continue. Yeah, Kyle Schwarber to the Cubs, though. To go back there, I don't want to be completely dismissive. I'm not going to be upset at any point when a team brings in a top talent. There was, I talked on the last stream about, if you guys saw the article where 670 The Score radio station, sports station out of Chicago was talking that they had heard from inside the Cubs organization. They were actually surprised that Shota took the qualifying offer and were reporting feeling a little bit handcuffed by that at this point. Kyle Tucker, biggest free agent. Corbin Burns, Byron Buxton, and Luis Matos. The poor performance over the second half seemed to have not slowed down Kyle Tucker's market one single bit. The potential lockout might. But the rest didn't. Mervis, Gasper, Kepler. So Schwarber or Tucker coming back to the Cubs would be great. Tucker is already a fit. I would prefer him because he knows the team, the clubhouse, the organization. He's got the feel with the other players. Like, I would really prefer to see Kyle Tucker come back. I really, like, obviously, I don't think that's going to happen. We've got a green. Orioles, Kobe Mayo, numbered to 99 on the rookie debut, going out to D. Mason. D. Mason with a beautiful Kobe Mayo. That'll go nicely with your Halloween Kobe Mayo rookie debut that you pulled last night. If anyone saw that, I think it was in Show Off. PCA on the night tears, Nick Kurtz on the 90 foil, Stephen Kwan in the All-Star game, and Cal Quantrill on the Sand Glitter. We'll get these guys all sleeved up for you. I don't know. Out of habit, I sleeved the Pete. But we definitely do want to sleeve Nick Kurtz. That's a great 1990 foil. All right. 3 more packs to go in Jumbo number 3, and then we will be officially halfway through the break. Only halfway through this thing. We're not even halfway yet. We're just talking future. In the future, we'll be halfway. Let's keep it rolling. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of base. Just want to make sure we show all of them so we can get to the golds. Oh, man. Yeah, right? That would be incredible. Maybe just a singular number 2, 3 starter. That would be great. Donovan Solano is going to be our gold. And then Kyle Tucker coming back. Absolutely. 1673 out of 2025. Solano going out to the Mariners and Deke 2 Cheese. A pink parallel of Blake Snell. On the foil, we've got another Bleacher Reachers. This time it's Mr. Witt. Joe DiMaggio on the foil. Ryan O'Hearn All-Star Game. And Ryan Johnson on the Rookie Rainbow foil. All right, curious, what are your guys' favorite paper parallels? Is it a particular colored parallel? Is it one of our new kind of parallels that's out there? What do you guys really like to see? Okay. I made a mistake in the break 2 nights ago in talking about out of 25 cards. I thought the wood had replaced the camo cards, but that was me being mistaken because I did see somebody post a camouflage card from 25 Topps Update. So I was incorrect about that. We are going to see an autograph here. So what does that make us? This is box number 3, and we have 4 autographs already, so that will take us to 5. Look at that. We're almost going to reach our guaranteed autos in the first box. Does that look like a gold star? Maybe. We'll worry about that later. What we will worry about is that it's a Yankees rookie, Ben Rice. Very nice. Ben Rice autograph. That is the base autograph, but we are not going to complain about a Ben Rice autograph going out to Sleepy Panda. Congratulations, sir. We now have a worthy center stage autograph again. Ben Rice to the Yankees. So far, 2 boxes have hosted 2. Cam Smith there. Very nice. Tomoyuki Sugano, Matt Olson, and Connor Thomas. Yeah, so 2 boxes have been double auto boxes. Not going to complain one bit about that. Love to see it. Love seeing more teams getting involved too. The more hits we pull, the more chance for variety of hitters to get a piece of this break in a cool way. Yo-ho-ho is on the front. Craig Yoho of the Brewers, who should be Craig Yo-ho-ho of the Pirates. Though this is not the case. Okay, we've got some stuff and some things coming up next. First, we have out of 250, Ben Williamson going out to the Mariners. So let's look at that. Very nice Ben Williamson card there out of 250, and he is hiding Luis Angel Acuna patch number 2. First one with a pinstripe. Second one is a napkin. Williamson will go up there. All right, but Luis Angel Acuna shows up for a second time in the patch spot. Love to see it. Luis, you go be with your brother Luis back there. Shohei Ohtani on the black gold. Joey Votto, Brent Rooker, and Ryan Bergert. Oh, yep, there it is. Ryan Bergert on the rainbow foil. All right, and Ohtani will be sleeved and top-loaded. Every single Ohtani insert parallel. Always need to do that. Okay. We're halfway through, guys. All right, we are at intermission. All that means is I'm going to pick up my soda and take a drink. Cheers to everyone who's here this morning hanging out. We are an hour into this thing, and we break. Okie dokie. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah. Not even putting the connection together. Beautiful 1 out of 5 Pete Crow Armstrong patch out of Pete Crow Armstrong's cover box. Now I'm putting it together. Love to see it. Our silver packs here. So far, the silver packs have yielded some nice rookies. Chandler Simpson, purple to 75, and a Mike Trout green to 99. So that's always good to see when we can get those parallels out of there. All right. And let's see. What do you guys think about the last 2 jumbos? We just stacked those silver packs till the very end of the break. Finished with 4 silver packs. Marcelo, talking about getting some good rookies out of here. Luke Keyshaw, talk about getting some good rookies out of here. WK Otilla, 72 of 75, our second purple rookie out of a silver pack. Love to see it. Now the silver packs are coming to life. Luke Keyshaw is a great one to have. And then Marcelo Mayer on the I don't even really want to call it like base mojo, right? On the silver pack is a great one to have as well. All right. Let's keep cruising. Be careful up there. So we're not pulling on the cards. All right, you Darvish. Love you, Darvish. Buster Posey, Joey Votto, and Pete Crow Armstrong, the namesake of 2025 Topps Update on the final mojo. All right, time for some more packs. So far, the 6 boxes have been good to us. We are 1 auto away from hitting our guaranteed 6 autos with 3 full jumbos left to rip. So the double hit jumbos or double auto jumbos are a real thing here in 2025 Topps Update. Sure hope these cards don't go back the other way. Just as I say it, they go back the other way. It looks like we've got, okay, that's going to be a little bit of a thicker guy, nowhere near as thick as we saw with Pete, but we have going out to the Astros and what cubed? Jose Altuve bat relic. Fantastic. A bat relic for our first time today. Love to see that. Getting a piece of the action. All right. Where do we want to go? Altuve, you can go over there. Okie dokie. 1 second. Abel on the foil, Clayton Kershaw on the rainbow, and Max Kepler on the sand glitter. Sorry, we've got the small shy towns kind of coming in and out as they're doing some of their Saturday morning chores. So when they're coming in and incapable of being quiet, just mute for a second. All right. I was afraid in that last pack we were going to pull the auto at the very beginning of the box, just like we did in the box before, which is like, fine, we're going to get the auto eventually. However, I do like a little suspense. All right. We've got a blue foil here. Oh, it's going to be sideways. I was like, what am I seeing here? Tokyo Series. Oh, is this going to be Rising Suns? No, this is Let 'Em Eat. Dodgers flush with aces. Glasnow and Snell. That's a beautiful color match card for you, Giants fan. Congrats on the blue hit. Something that can live up to the James Wood over here. So, James, you will get your first buddy. And it's going to be flush with aces. All right, Cal Ripken, Cade Horton, Ellie De La Cruz All-Star, and Zach Agnos on the rainbow foil. Cade Horton here. Cubs ace of the future. Rocking and rolling through our next pack. There's that. Someone was asking about City Connect. There's that like rock and roll uniform that they had going on this year. A little shout out. Always dig that. Keep seeing the Max Muncy cards fly by. I am excited to see a second season of Max Muncy for the Oakland Athletics. Yes, I said the Oakland Athletics. Gosh, they have just screwed over that deal in a million different ways. Saucedo is going to be purple. Tyler Saucedo, purple, numbered to 250 for the Mariners. Dylan Cruz on the back. Very nice. Drake Baldwin, Chris Bubich, and Joe Boyle. All right. Hey, that wasn't too bad. There haven't been a ton of things to stop and sneeze at so far, so I like that. Very cool. So we've got the Dylan Cruz on the black gold and the Drake Baldwin on the 90 foil. All right. Super neat. All right, I'm going to need some caffeine here in a second to keep powering through. How's everyone doing? We hanging in there on your end? I mean, you're able to go to the bathroom, get some drinks, hang on the couch, do your whole thing. Maybe have an English muffin this morning? Anyone have a good breakfast that they could share with us in the chat? I'm out here asking people to describe their food on our wake and break. That's where we're at. Tigers. Brant Herter. This break is powered by Coke Zero. Brant Herter going out to the Tigers. That's legal trouble again. His dinglers and his herders. How many dinglers equal a herder? Or how many dinglers till your herder? Ichiro on the MVP, Garrett Crochet, James Wood, Rookie All-Star, and Doug Nikhazy. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm unsure if I am. Yeah, Coke Zero is powering this break this morning. A little bit of coffee to start the day, and then Coke Zero to have that extra bite and coldness as the break is going on. So I am living on that Coke Zero Cherry. I have recently discovered this and have become, I don't drink a lot of soda, but it is my favorite soda now to go and grab, which is weird. I can't say that too loud because I am a Diet Dr. Pepper guy. All right, a first pitch card is going to be Kirk Gibson at Comerica, Bobby Witt Jr. on the foil, Riley Green All-Star, and Yon Moncada on the sand glitter. All right, we are at 6 autographs so far. Just keeping track for those at home, and this is our 4th hobby box, and we're at 6 already. So we are in a good place. Hey, I spoke too soon. Now we're at 70. Or 70? Oh my gosh. Now we're at 7. We're at 70 autos. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, that one is going to have some gold in the background. I am going to set that down so I can look at the night terrors of Fernando Tatis Jr., Mickey Mantle foil, Kyle Schwarber, speaking of him, and Trenton Brooks on the sand glitter. And Jeremiah Estrada, you are going to help us out. You are going to be the slow reveal. It is a gold autograph. I cannot tell from the side of that helmet, but it is going to be a rookie. A rookie with fingers pointing. It's going to be Yorbit Vivas for the Yankees, numbered to 50. 10 of 50 on the Jorbit Vivas autograph. All right. A Baseball Stars and a 1990 auto out of this. Sleepy Panda. That one is for you. Small Chi-Town alert. All right. Let's look in our next pack. Jorbit Vivas. I couldn't tell you much about. I don't know if that was a cup of coffee guy or if he hung out with the team for a little bit. They had a lot of injuries this season, so he may have had a chance to get more than a cup of coffee this year with the Yankees. Logan Evans hiding our next goal. Jake Berger. Very cool. Love to see it, and he's hiding an All-Star Game patch. Garrett Crochet going out to the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are DMX in this break. Super cool Crochet there. And we've got our base Max Kepler, Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Veen on the 90 foil, Randy Arozarena, and Luke Keyshaw. Well, that pack had quite a lot for us to look at. These All-Star Game stitches are nice. Garrett Crochet, worn during batting practice activities, is the claim on the back of these cards. Luke Keyshaw on the rainbow foil. Want to get that sleeved up for y'all. Our Jake Berger gold is our next in our series of golds. Man, the break hits picture for this break is going to be a little wild. It is going to have quite a lot of cards in it. I may do the giant, lay out all the same color ones and take pictures that way. We'll see. All right, Pozo gets us started. Will Pozo be a good luck charm? Stay tuned to find out. Still looking for a golden mirror autograph, foil fractor, super fractor, all of our basic kind of base type cards. All right, we've got a pink Sammy Sosa Bleacher Reachers on the pink. Beautiful card going out to Gold Sombrero. Cubs having a nice time here, and that's going to be Freddie Freeman on the Bleacher Reachers. Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins on the 90 foil. Bobby Witt Jr. and Tyler Heineman. Can't sneeze at these pink parallels. Always look so nice. My top loaders have fallen over and they can't get up. Samuel Sosa holding down the fort there. Excuse me. I'm going to have a big cough. Maybe Coke Zero was the wrong choice. Reminds me of milk was a bad choice. All right. Do you guys have any movies you watch around Thanksgiving? As we're getting into the holidays, any favorite holiday movies, Thanksgiving movies? Got family in town. I'd like to watch something new one of the nights that we have not seen before. So movie recommendations are much appreciated. Blaine Krim. Create a player for the Texas Rangers rookie gold. Jose Altuve. Fernando Tatis. Brian Wu. Carlos Dubon. What should we be watching around Thanksgiving time? I've seen about a zillion animated Thanksgiving movies thanks to the crew around here. So looking for something maybe a little bit different. And that just felt thick, this pack, but I don't know that that means anything. But it does feel like it has more cards. Let's see. If my digits do betray me here, and I'm just getting break hypnosis. Oh, very nice. A little bit of a sneak peek with the holiday coming up. It's fitting we hit a holiday type parallel. We've got a nice beard. We've got the Padres. We are going to see fabulous first. Tatis walks off the Angels on the Independence Day parallel. Really beautiful card there for the Padres. Kayaking Santa, that Tatis is all yours. We're going to check the numbering in just 1 second. 66 of 76 on our Independence Day parallel. Okay. So we're keeping up the trend of hitting some of those special parallels. Tatis, very nice. All right, let's finish off this box strong. We do. James Wood, Mystical. Ken Griffey, 90s. Alex Bregman, and Legends Unite. Judge and Babe share home run feat. Cool card for the Yankees. And that finishes off Jumbo number 4. We are ahead of schedule. We've already got 7 autos. We are guaranteed to have 2 more. The least we could finish with is 9 autographs out of 6 boxes. But I'm thinking we've got a chance for more than that. Box number 5 of this 6-box rip. All right, we are going to stack our silver packs for these last 2 jumbos and do a 4-pack rip of silvers at the end. Okay, give me 1 second. I am going to adjust our base box. And we have finished our first base box row. Let's see what we got next. I'm going to get the next box ready. Do you know what boxes have been so helpful in the sorting? Those holiday tin boxes. If you joined us for any of the holiday rips, the 3-row box or the 3-tin box has been so incredibly helpful in getting cards sorted. So that's our fun little fact. All right, got our next 3-row, I say 3-row. Get that situated. How's the break going for folks so far? How's the morning been? I am enjoying seeing all the hits and parallel hits too. 2 autographs numbered to 50. Relic numbered to 5. Independence Day out of the last pack. That's always great. Just a ton of good stuff going on for our big 6-boxer. All righty. We are back in business. And we are ready to rip. Let's do it. You know what I forgot? In all the hubbub of putting those cards off to the side, I forgot to take a drink of the Coke Zero. Remember, today's break is brought to you by Cherry Coke Zero, not a sponsor. Yeah, let's see if we can get some A's in here. Absolutely. All right, we'll see what awaits us. Were you talking about a Gio Urshela base card? If so, I just found one. Though, I believe that's not what you were talking about. All right. Making our way downtown to the back. Aaron Judge, MVP 3 times. Soderstrom on the 90 foil. Jacob deGrom, All-Star, and Tim Tawa on the rainbow foil for the D-backs, Birdsman. I don't know why Tim Tawa excites me. I think it's because in the Discord, people were talking about Tim Tawa a lot. I couldn't tell you a single thing about the gentleman. So if you're here and you can tell me about Timothy Tawa, that'd be awesome. All right, back to the golds here. I like to see it. I asked earlier what your favorite colored parallel is, and gold is a top one for me. Like the gold out of the year is such a great parallel. And it's going to be Matt Gorski on the rookie gold parallel. 238 out of 2025, Matt Gorski. We'll get our next Bleacher Reachers, Ronald Acuna Jr., Hai-Sung Kim. Very nice there. Logan Webb and Jojo Romero. Okie dokie. Going into our next pack. Man, that Independence Day is gorgeous. Great looking parallel this year. It just keeps getting better and better ever since the 2022 debacle and the 2023. I think both of those were kind of a debacle for the Independence Day parallel, which is unfortunate because it's one that I would like to chase for a PC guy, but it's just not pretty. I don't want to own a card just because it's rare. I want it to be something that looks nice. We do have our first patch, and it's going to be a Brave. It's going to be Ronald, and it's going to be a Bat Relic going out to the Atlanta Braves. Harp, that is your Bat Relic for Ronald Acuna Jr. Albert Pujols MVP, Spencer Torkelson, Casey Mize, and Charlie Morton, who has expressed he wants to continue pitching. Does anyone else want him to continue pitching? Is the rebuttal that I would have. Not to besmirch Mr. Morton in any way, but you know. All right, so in new news in the Chi-Town Village over here, we recently became new owners of a hamster. I don't know if anyone has had a hamster before, but I don't have many bad things to say about it, mostly because he just hangs out in his cage and sleeps a lot. So, seems like the perfect pet for me. Not a huge pet guy. So one that just kind of sleeps a lot is always nice. We've got a Mariners autograph. I think it's a thin stock card. They've got that old school uniform there. Who is this? Troy Taylor. Mariners legend, question mark? Very thick auto there. Very bold. Troy Taylor going out to the Mariners. There's our first auto of the box. I say that. as we've had some good luck lately. Matt Shaw on the Mystical, Rookie Mystical, Luke Gehrig, Junior Caminero All-Star, Mickey Gasper on the Sand Glitter, and Graham Pauley for the Marlins on the Purple, numbered 2/250. All right. So we've got Marlins. We've got Mariners. Mariners, that's going to be Deek 2 Cheese. That's your autograph you're taking home. And Gold Sombreros, you're going to get that Matt Shaw Mystical. Very nice. Put you in an auto stack in the middle. That makes more sense, seeing as though it is an autograph. Another gold coming our way. Inundate us with the parallels, please. The more the merrier as we make our way towards the back of this pack. I just left that card upside down there. That's psychopathic behavior to leave a card upside down. All right. We got a big hand. We got the hand of Jorge Soler. Very nice. Just picked up a rookie auto of his a month or so ago. Numbered 7/13 of 2025. July 13th of 25. If that date's special, that might be a card you like. Clayton Kershaw, Tomoyuki Sugano, our third 90 Tomoyuki, and Dalton Rushing on the rookie debut Sand Glitter. All right. 2 decent hits there. A little Rushing Sand Glitter and a little Soler on our numbered to 2025. There is some kind of some stuff happening in this. I'm excited. Let's get to it. First, we'll check out our rookies and base. As always, we've got some of those good rookies scattered throughout the league here. We have a green that's coming up. Okay. We've got 2 things coming up. How do I want to do this? How do we want to do this? Let's start here. Milwaukee Brewers. Craig Yo-Ho-Ho to 250. I'm going to turn that over. Craig Yo-Ho on the purple to 250. For your Milwaukee Brewers, that is Brew Sox. True to name, he did pick up the brew part of his namesake. And we've got Christian Campbell. On the black gold, Jeff Bagwell, Eugenio Suarez, Cody Clemens, and on the back of Clemens we have... Oh, yes we do. What cubed? That's you, man. Cam Smith, true rookie, on the green parallel, numbered to 99. 54 of 99 on the Cam Smith rookie. Woo-wee. That's a winner. Very, very nice. Cody Clemens is that rainbow foil there. All right, so we've got purple and green on Chase rookies. We got a James Wood purple and a Cam Smith green. Now we need Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz would be just dandy. I love it. That color scheme is the Cubs. I recognize this from a mile away. After ripping through the year, it is going to be the Cubbies. have yourself a little break. Gold sombrero, you are going to have Kevin Alcantara on the rookie patch. See, even an off-color patch, just like the Road Grays. I'll take that. Mike Trout, Bleacher Reachers, Joey Votto on the foil, Brent Rooker, and Carson Palmquist on the rainbow foil. All right, Kevin. You can hang out over there. All the Cubs hits don't surprise me. Their checklist is a mile long in Topps Update. So long. Phrasing. All right. We've got 3 packs left, including the one that's going through the screen right now. Left in our 5th box. We've got some good stuff that we have seen so far today. I'm hoping we can go out with some fireworks today as well. Cam Smith, speak of the man. You're right there on the mystical Roki behind Will Smith and Matt Mervis. Who was joking around about a Matt Mervis the other night with me? Maybe that was Gorilla Joe. I think it was because we were talking Cole Mathis. He asked if I was interested in any Matt Mervis. Joking, obviously. Not a Matt Mervis collector. The biggest Matt Mervis I had, I mean, I still have it, is a base rookie auto. And then a couple Bowman things here and there, but I never heavily invested in Matt Mervis. And that seemed to be an okay thing to happen. Still looking for Nick Kurtz to blow our socks off here. And looking for a second auto. Hopefully we can have one more box with 2 autos. That'd be great. I know I'm getting a little greedy. But I feel like I can be greedy for you guys. All right, a forward-facing 90 foil. Pink parallel of Christian Campbell. Rookie 1990 foil. That's very nice. Then we're going to get a parallel of the Nod and Smile, which is the bobblehead game for Shohei. Saw that on the back. And we will take that all day long. Dodgers. There's a nice rainbow foil for you. Giants fan. Super nice there. And Christian Campbell. He is a pink parallel. And he is going out to, who had the Red Sox today? DMX. Our Christian Campbell pink parallel. Last pack in box 5. Will we be graced with 2 autos in this box? This pack will let us know the answer. We've got a decent chunk of stuff there. Matt Shaw starts us off. Will he be a good luck charm as we pour through this final pack? Heading to the back, we have gold. We have struck gold. It's a different kind of gold, and it'll hang tight right there. Shohei Ohtani on the Night Terrors. Very cool. Dalton Rushing on the 90 foil. Ronald in the All-Star game. And Carlos Duran. All right. And we did strike gold. With whom did we strike it? A hat has told us something. Santiago Espinal. True gold. 250. 3 of 50. For Santiago Espinal, and the Reds are going to Dugout Deals. Come on. There we go. Cam Smith, you hang out on top. Lower numbered gold, however, that Cam Smith green is just a peach. Just a peach. All right. We have made it to our 6th and final jumbo box of the break. Oh, yeah, Wax. Get in here, my man. Pete Crow Armstrong. Cubs patch to 5. Woo. Shivers. Gives me the goosebumps. I can join you if you feel like you missed your team in this one and you're not feeling so great about it. I can join you in that. But we root for our fellow Discord members and their beautiful hits as well. That patch is sick, nasty, disgusting. All right, we're going to add these silver packs to our stack here. So we'll run these 4 silver packs at the very end. And let's pull out our final stack. All right, last 2 packs there. This is my preemptive thank you. You will be thanked again before this video is over. But thank you for being in here, for hanging out, for being active in the chat. So I've got someone to talk to while we're ripping. That is always a massive benefit, especially in these longer ones, so I don't feel like I'm just going nutty. It is definitely nice to not feel a little crazy in here in the morning. All right, let us begin the final box of our biggest break in a while here on YBRB. I think we're at 8 autographs total so far. So we are still chasing maybe 9 and 10 before we even touch those silver packs. That would be great. Roy Campanella, Tyler Soderstrom again on the 90s, Jacob deGrom on the All-Star, and Ben Williamson, rookie. All right. Whew. This has been a fun rip, getting to see all these different cards and parallels. Let's snag a golden mirror before we finish. Let's do that. That would be nice. Gunnar Henderson, Night Terrors. Bobby Witt Jr. on the 90 foil. Riley Green All-Star. And Yarmiel Geraldo on the rookie Sand Glitter. John Birdie on the back there. Steele's legend, John Birdie. Not with the Cubs, though. Not with the Cubs. 2 John Birdies in this pack. No, that was the John Birdie I moved to the front. Never mind. I was going to say, how did we get so lucky to have 2 John Birdies in a singular pack? Okay, we've got something or other here. Facing us behind CJ Alexander. Is that I don't know what that is. I'm not going to speak. Does appear to be for Trisket. Jonathan Rodriguez. Is that a black? Is this an actual black? It is. 7 out of 10. Jonathan Rodriguez going out to Trisket. Those black parallels are beautiful. All right. Hunter Dobbins. Trisket, congratulations on that. Dalton Rushing. Ronald Acuna. And City Boys. All right, City Boys will go over here. Yeah, Trisket, I'm glad you're still here. That is very cool. Our lowest numbered hit of the break so far. I would say when we hit a 10, that can trump Mr. Smith there. Jonathan Rodriguez, where did he start? I don't think he started with the Guardians. I feel like I saw him. Wow, there you go. Oh yeah, PCA was out of 5. So not our lowest numbered card of the break, but his lowest numbered card. No, drafted Cleveland. He's been a Cleveland boy the whole time. So very nice on that front too. Super cool. Got the out of 5, the out of 10. Yeah, awesome, Trisket. I love that. It looked like it said he was drafted by Cleveland too. I don't know if that's correct or not. Bleacher Reachers, we're going to see a pink parallel here. Behind Drake Baldwin, it's Bryce Harper for the Phils. That is Banana JK. One of our bananas. Banana JK. Yeah, my top loaders have fallen again. They keep falling around in the box. We'll go with Christian Campbell, Ken Griffey Jr., Augustine Ramirez on the 90 foil, Bobby Witt Jr., and Cody Bellinger. All right, so numberings 5, 10, 50, 76, 75s, 99s, 150s, 250s, 2025s. So we've hit a nice chunk of different level of numberings in today's break. John Rave and Gage Workman passing us by right there. Oh, the 76 with I get that. Like if they had their own team on there. Oh, that's going to be that looks like that's going to be an autograph. Set that down for just a second. Aaron Judge, Lou Gehrig, Junior Caminero, and Luis Guerrero on the sand glitter. Our autograph, our last guaranteed autograph, is going to be the Phillies. It's going to be Mick Abel, maybe? No, Michael Mercado. A very tight script on that autograph. Michael Mercado, rookie auto for the Phillies. And I just said who it was and have instantly forgotten. Banana JK. Michael Mercado is your auto. All right, we're coming down the home stretch here. Oops. Alrighty. I thought for sure the Phillies, Mick Abel. I feel like I've seen a ton of him in this product. We've got a gold in this pack. It's going out to the New York Mets. We already have a Luis Angel Acuna rookie debut gold. This one's going to be Hayden Sanger, rookie gold. This one will be numbered 599 of 2025. And we've got some stuff going on back here. We had one card I missed, a Jacob Wilson rookie mystical, Mickey Mantle, Kyle Schwarber, Michael Darrell Hicks, and a purple Luis Matos for the Giants. The Giants today are had by B.B. Smith. All right. Hayden Sanger. And a Jacob Wilson, a mystical insert. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 more jumbo packs and 4 more silver packs. 8 total packs left in this rip. And then I'm really excited to do our rip and review. Can you get out of town? We thick. We are thick again. Get out of town, folks. Okay, how do we want to do this? Let's do this first. Actually, let's break off the back end and set this here, because we have a numbered card and another really thick card coming up. That one looks to be, what in the world are they calling those? Like the flagship patch? They used to be called reverence patch autos. That was the name I was looking for earlier in the break. It looked like it might have been one of those. I don't know. But now they're not called reverence patches. They're called some other thing. Flagship, real one, or something of this nature. We're going to reveal slowly. Christian Vasquez is going to be our blue numbered card here. Going out to those Minnesota Twins. Then we have Cade Horton on the 1990 foil. Ellie De La Cruz on the All-Star. Ryan Presley again on one of our rainbow foils. And David Ortiz is a bleacher reacher. Jeffrey Springs. James Meeker. James, you going to help us out here? New York. No, it's not. I didn't know who it was. It is Nasty Nestor Cortez on the Thick Boy patch numbered to 50. Nestor Cortez numbered to 50. Flagship autograph patch card. That's what they're called. Beautiful card. Wow. Very, very pretty. Lots of good memories in New York. Sleepy Panda. Absolutely enjoy that. We're pulling out the thickness. Let's get that sleeved up in a thick Brewers legend. Trisket. Come now. Come now, come now. Yankees legend, Nestor Cortez. All right. That's another thick boy. Down with the thickness. Ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah. I love that. We'll enjoy him as I just do a little top loading here. Nestor Cortez's funky windups are some of my favorites. Just watching him mess with timing and doing all that. Fun stuff. Anyone who can make baseball fun, I'm here for it. And Nestor, he makes baseball fun. Nestor Cortez on the flagship, real one, or flagship autograph. I just looked at the back, and I've instantly forgotten. We are definitely deep into box 6. All right, so we're at, how many autographs now? Is that 10? We did 10. All right, we're at 10 so far. Out of 6 boxes. Look at us go. I like being able to spread the love. The more the merrier. Jacob Wilson is covering up his buddy, Nick Kurtz, on the black gold. Haesung Kim on the foil, Logan Webb, and Armando Alvarez on the rainbow foil. Nick Kurtz, black gold, worth the sleeve for sure. All my favorite rookies, I try to get their black gold card as well as their gold to 2025 cards. So that's a nice one if you are an A's fan. I guess even right now, even if you're not an A's fan, that's a nice one. 2 packs to go. Man, the corner of that pack, not kind. Very unkind corner. Down our home stretch here. Question for all y'all. Can you hear a drill in the background? I'm just very curious how much this microphone actually picks up. I can hear a distant drilling. Could that be the dollar bin auction waking up? I don't know what I'm hearing. All right, all-star patch. Jacob Wilson for the A's. That's a great one to have, a rookie all-star patch. It's all about the all-star game appearance for Pete this year. So first all-star game appearance is a big deal. Hopefully many more for Jacob Wilson. Bryce Harper. Very faint drill. Oh my goodness. Okay. Zach Veen, Randy, Dalton Rushing. And I will finish up. I apologize for that noise. Alrighty. Here's our last paper pack. Thanks for joining. Okay. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking cards, talking food, talking drinks. Still waiting on any good Thanksgiving movie recommendations. And it's a weird category. It's like asking for a good Thanksgiving song. All right. Colorado, you're not going to leave empty-handed. Chase Dollander, Major League Material. Patch, base. Vladdy on the Night Terrors. Spencer Torkelson. Casey Mize. Jason Hayward on the Sand Glitter. All right, we have finished out our paper packs. We have 4 Mojo packs to open. Very excited about that. Okay, planes, trains, and automobiles. We've all seen it a million times. That's what I think that's what we're gonna watch. Just like, I don't know if you can watch it enough. It's such a great movie. So I appreciate the reassurance. Maybe it'll just turn into watch that one every year. I'd be okay with that. Cam Smith, Rookie Mojo. Alan Roden for the Blue Jays. Nice. Kyle Tucker for the Cubbies. And Johnny Bench for the Reds. That's our first Mojo pack. Got ourselves a Cam Smith there. Love to see it. Second silver pack. We've got Pedro, Thomas Harrington, Noah Cameron, there's a good one, and Dylan Dingler. Dingler, and Dingler. 15 of 50. Dylan Dingler is all over these silver packs. His attorneys are hard at work, pushing to get him into as many packs as possible. Dylan Dingler, out of 50. Beautiful card. The golds hit nicely. We've been dingled. Can I say that on camera? All right. Pack number 3. Luke Keyshaw. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Jerome Walton, nice. And Hideki Matsui for the Yankees. Very nice. All right, last pack of the break. Guys, we made it. With enough motivation and perspiration, we can make it to the end of a break. Okay. We've got Mick Abel, Drake Baldwin, Hyesung Kim, and we're going to finish with Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, will see us off this morning. Sleeve up Drake Baldwin, and we are going to take a look at the hits for today. We have been live for just over 2 hours. I love it. I'm going to set these gentlemen aside to make sure they don't get bumped or scuffed in the shuffle. And then we're just going to go through an enormous amount of hits. In literally no particular order. I cannot think to get myself through a particular order. We're going to start with some cards that I top loaded and set to the side along the way. So we'll just look through those first. Thanks everybody. We'll start here. Drake Baldwin, Noah Cameron, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Cade Horton, Jacob Wilson Mystical, City Boys on the Sand Glitter, Shohei Night Terrors, Shohei Nod and Smile, Rainbow Foil, Cam Smith, Roki, Dalton Rushing, rookie debut, Matt Shaw on the Mystical, Aaron Judge, Black Gold, James Wood, rookie Mystical, Legends Unite, Sand Glitter, Luke Keyshaw, Rainbow Foil, James Wood, All-Star, Drake Baldwin, 90 Foil, Dylan Cruz on the Black Gold, Cade Horton again on the 90, Marcelo Mayer on the Mojo rookie, Shohei Ohtani on the Black Gold. So both MVPs got a Black Gold. More of that stack of hits. Cam Smith on the Night Terrors, Blake Snell on the Pink Parallel, Nick Kurtz on the 90 Foil, James Wood Mojo, Sasaki 90, Paul Skeens on the Mystical, Bobby Witt Jr. Black Gold, Edgar Caro on the rookie debut Rainbow Foil, James Wood, Night Terrors, Roki Sasaki, Luke Keyshaw debut Rainbow Foil, Thomas Sajaci on the Sand Glitter, Noah Cameron on the Sand Glitter, and Marcelo Mayer on the 90 Foil. So those are some nice top-loaded hits. And now let's get into our big hit stack. And we'll start with just a piece at a time of this hit stack because it is quite large. Luke Keyshaw, numbered to 75. Mike Trout to 99. Chandler Simpson to 75. Moises on the patch auto. Luis Angel Acuna. We got a pinstripe in that patch. Dalton Rushing on the relic. Luis Angel Acuna napkin patch. Byron Buxton all-star used jersey. Dylan Dingler numbered to 50 on the Mojo. Chase Dollander patch. Jacob Wilson all-star patch. Fernando Tatis on the Independence Day out of 75. Let him eat. Flush with aces, Dodgers in Tokyo. James Wood, numbered to 250 on the debut. Hunter Dobbins to 150 on the rookie. Christian Vasquez, numbered to 150. And Luis Matos, numbered to 250. All right. Next stack. Jonathan Rodriguez, numbered to 10. Cam Smith, numbered to 99. Santiago Espinal, numbered to 50. Craig Yoho to 250. Graham Pauley to 250. Sammy Sosa, pink parallel. Tyler Saucedo, numbered to 250. Kobe Mayo on the green, numbered to 99 on his debut. Patrick Monteverde keeps showing up. He's numbered to 150. Ben Williamson to 250. Fernando Tatis, relic to 99. Bryce Harper on the pink parallel mystical. You'll see the pink border there on the mystical. Levi Jordan, rookie to 250. All right. We're going to get some of our 2025 showing up. We got Fernando Cruz to 150. Caleb Freeman to 99. Hayden Sanger to 2025 rookie. Bryce Harper pink parallel. Christian Campbell pink parallel on the foil. Kevin Alcantara patch. Jorge Soler to 2025. Ronald Acuna bat relic. Matt Gorski to 25. Blaine Krim to 2025. Jake Berger. Garrett Crochet on the All-Star game. You got it, guys. Enjoy. Jose Altuve on the bat relic. Donovan Solano on the gold. Luis Angel Acuna on the rookie debut. Liam Hicks here, 2025. The Professor to 2025. Max Laser to 2025. Fitzgerald and Caden Dana to 2025 there. All right, then we have some autographs to look at. We've got Michael Mercado, base auto. Troy Taylor, base auto. Yorbit Vivas, gold, numbered to 50 on the Yankee auto. Brant Herter, base auto. Ben Rice going out to the Yankees. Great auto there. Dustin Harris in the Rangers autograph. Cade Horton in the Cubbies autograph. Very nice. Ryan Gusto, numbered to just 50. River Ryan base autograph. And then we have, of course, our two big hits of the break. Two different teams. That's always nice. Nestor Cortez is going to be on that flagship patch autograph, numbered to 50. And Pete Crow Armstrong patch to just 5, numbered 1 of 5. Whew! Okay, I feel a little bit like an auctioneer there going through all those cards, but we have, holy smokes, a ton of top-loaded hits, having a good time. I want to take a second here. I know there's a lot of people. I should have announced it earlier. Just to announce that we do have a dollar bin auction waiting in the wings. So keep an eye on that dollar bin auction channel. I had a blast with you guys this morning. I'm going to make a post over in the base opt-out for this 6 jumbo break and update moving forward. So if all base ships as standard, so you get all your cards. But if you would not like your base, please head over to the base opt-out channel and you can opt out there. But guys, so fun. Had a blast. Look at this Pete one more time, just because I'm a little bit of a homer. And we'll send you away with Pete Crow Armstrong. Have a great holiday and a great rest of your weekend.